There are many different frameworks that can be adhered to when securing an IT infrastructure. In this video, we'll talk about Togaf. Togaf stands for the Open Group Architecture Forum. This is an enterprise architecture framework that deals with improving resource efficiency. Now, as a result of that, or as a byproduct of that, we are improving upon the return on investment in IT solutions. It also deals with process improvement. This is ongoing. So, periodic monitoring will ensure that business processes are efficient and effective as it relates to the IT systems that support those processes. So, in the end, TOGAF really deals with improved business productivity. On the IT efficiency side, part of that involves application portability, so that applications can be run on a variety of platforms or in a variety of environments. So, for example, part of TOGAF IT efficiencies detail the vendor lock in problem. Now, in the case of public cloud providers, the last thing that we want is to be locked into a specific cloud provider solution because we're using a proprietary solution that wouldn't work correctly or without a major investment with a different provider. So, this is something that has to be considered in the case of an enterprise looking, in this particular example, at public cloud solutions. Other IT efficiencies related to TOGAF include the rapid and cost efficient procurement of IT solutions. Now, we have to be careful with this one because we don't want to sacrifice security at all phases of development of a solution. But it does relate to things like cloud rapid elasticity. This is one of the pillars of cloud computing, the ability to rapidly provision IT resources as required, and also the rapid ability to deprovision those resources when no longer needed. TOGAF also deals with stakeholder concerns, where it addresses conflicting concerns. For instance, dealing with the cost of an effective security control might not be something that an organization is ready to jump on immediately if not absolutely required. Yet at the same time, if we're talking about protecting customer information, well, the customer would be a different type of stakeholder where, of course, it is in their interest to protect their data. So we could have conflicting concerns that have to be carefully weeded out and addressed so that all parties are kept happy and that we adhere to the required laws or regulations. Also, there needs to be consistency with how stakeholder concerns are dealt with. Organizational policies will deal with this, as well as business processes. In the end, it's important that all of our IT solutions support business processes so that we make sure our solutions have some kind of return on investment over time because they align with business needs. Data governance is also a part of TOGAF, where we have data custodians that are required to take care of data. Things like dealing with access to data, the backup of data, making sure data is highly available, making sure that we adhere to laws and regulations as related to certain types of data, such as personally identifiable information or PI, that must be kept under strict lock and key, and that will vary in different parts of the world in terms of exactly how that is done. Data governance also deals with data migration. Now, data migration could be reflected when we are looking at moving to a public cloud solution where data exists currently on premises. There's also the whole issue of big data management and data analytics related to big data. With today's large volumes of data, we need effective solutions to be able to process that data effectively. And usually, how that works out is by using some kind of large scale distributed processing solution, such as a Hadoop cluster. In this video, we discussed TOGAF.